Paul wrote a letter to young Timothy, prospective pastor in training. In one of his letters, he says, "Timothy, do not be ashamed to testify of our Lord." Now, apparently in those days, there was an issue about being willing to openly admit that you are a follower of Jesus Christ. In many households, there are a coat of arms where the family name has been emblazoned on that coat of arms. And then there's a design, and many times some animal of strength, of high repute is placed on that coat of arms. You might have an eagle or a lion or perhaps a wolf, and that would symbolize the strength of that family, and the family would proudly display that coat of arms. The family name Fitzgerald had a coat of arms that is kind of unusual. Instead of having some animal that you would look up to, they put a baboon-like image on their coat of arms. And one wonders, why would they do that? Well, there's a very good reason. The story goes that Mr. Fitzgerald was called away to India to serve in the military in their conquest of India. And as he was called away to a battle one day, he left his wife and child with a trusted Indian family. While he was away, the enemy came and attacked the home, and with the attack, the mother, the trusted family, fled for safety, forgetting the little baby that was left behind in the house. Well, they had a pet baboon. And this baboon kind of noticed and figured out what was going on there, and he ran into the house, grabbed hold of the baby, put it under his arm, and he climbed up to the highest point of the building in safety, waited for things to calm down, came back down, and gave the baby to the mother. Obviously, they were so thankful. And when Mr. Fitzgerald came back from that battle, he decided that he would recognize that pet baboon. And so his coat of arms had emblazoned on it a baboon holding a little child. And they were so proud of their coat of arms. Jesus was not very popular in the Greek and Roman world in the early Christian time. It must have been difficult for neighbors who were Christians to tell their fellow people and friends, even family, that they worship a God who was crucified as a criminal on a cross. A lot of shame was associated with that. And so many would have hesitated to talk about Jesus and testify of him. And that's why Paul says to Timothy, don't be ashamed to testify of Jesus. Many Christians today are proud of being a Christian. They would hold up the cross as a symbol of what they believe. But there are many today who are more afraid. And more today it is becoming difficult to openly testify of Jesus, who he is, why we follow him, and to hold up the cross. So we need today to remember what Paul said. Don't be ashamed to testify of Jesus. If more Christians would speak positively about Jesus, openly about Jesus, yes, they will find hostility, but many others will be attracted to the Christ who said, "When I am lifted up from the earth, I will draw all people to myself." If you would like to know more about the Fletcher Seventh-day Adventist Church, you can go to our website, which is found at fletchersda.org. And our purpose as a church is to lift Jesus up and to love people in. Thank you for watching.